What's up, YouTube? Okay, I went to the game Saturday. It was 7 o'clock kickoff, noon kickoff. Clemson versus Syracuse. Halftime, it was 21-10 Syracuse. I was worried. I was scared to death. DJ went 13 for 21, 138 yards, and he did 2 picks. Will Shipley, 27 carries, 172 yards, and 2 TDs. And then who's the top receiver?
Joseph Nagata.
Nagata had 3 receptions, 80 yards.
And I think Cade went like 2 for 5.
They threw Cade in the fourth quarter.
It was midway through the
5
third.
minutes. Oh.
Yeah, it was midway through the third.
They took DJ out. DJ threw like it. DJ had 3 turnovers. He had 2 picks and a fumble, and they took him out and put Cade in there. Cade did okay. I mean, he had the energy to win the game, which is great. But moving on, Alabama beat Mississippi State. Wait, Clemson beat Syracuse 27-21. Alabama beat Mississippi State 30-6.
I think Alabama's overrated though.
Yeah.
I think Alabama could be a 2-loss team at the end of the year. Whether they lose to Ole Miss or Georgia in the SEC championship, I don't think Alabama makes it in the playoffs this year. I don't think they're going to beat Georgia.
If they lose to Ole Miss, it's Tennessee, and Georgia,
and then you got Clemson fans saying that Clemson won't make it to the playoffs. But if we win out and we win the ACC championship, which is what we're supposed to do, you know, we play against North Carolina, which they're ranked right now. But it would be, Ohio State and Michigan have to play each other. Alabama and Georgia have to play each other, or Georgia and Tennessee have to play each other. So there's no way we can get in. Yeah, but I don't think.
Is Michigan 4th?
But yeah, they're 4th. I don't believe Alabama's a great team this year.
We're going back and forth with them this year.
I believe the top 5 are inconsistent teams. I think Georgia's inconsistent. They got beat by Kansas State. They struggled against Missouri. Alabama, they got beat and they went to the wire with Texas and A&M. Ohio State, they haven't played a ranked opponent. They just haven't. They haven't shown they're good enough to be in the top 4. I don't think they deserve to be in the top 4. 4th, Michigan, they just played their first ranked opponent, and that was.
It should be on the paper somewhere.
No, because they had a bye week this week. Penn State blew them out the water. But Penn State's overrated, I think. Clemson has the best resume in college football that's ranked right now. 3 ranked teams. The ACC isn't the weak ACC that we're used to seeing. The ACC is a very powerful conference.
It's a contender for the best conference in the whole.
You got Wake Forest, NC State. You got Louisville. They're not ranked, but they're a good team. You got Florida State. They're not ranked. They're a good team. You got Syracuse. They were undefeated until Clemson stopped that. They're just teams that could go down with anybody. Yes, Tennessee.
Tech, Virginia.
Yes, Tennessee beat Alabama, but Tennessee is also not that's 1 win. They've played 8 games. They've struggled games. I don't know if
They got lucky against that.
I don't know if I'd put them in front of Clemson yet, or even Michigan yet.
I would say if you're going to do that with Tennessee, make them at least 6 and bump Bama down to about 8 or 10. But moving on, Ohio State killed Iowa 54-10. UT Martin got blown out by Tennessee. That's normal. LSU beat number 7 Ole Miss 45-20. Yes, UCLA got beat by Oregon. Oregon was 10th. UCLA was 9th. Oregon beat them 45-30.
That's another team that's good.
Oregon,
yeah. I know they took the loss at the beginning of the year to Georgia.
Georgia.
But, Oregon's good. Another team I think that's below the radar that's really good, that needs respect, is LSU. Yes, they have 2 losses. Brian Kelly's first year, I think they're a good team.
I think Boston College is a good team.
I do too. They just went into Ole Miss and beat an undefeated Ole Miss team.
Who did? Boston College?
LSU.
Oh, LSU.
It doesn't matter if you play 8 Furmans in a row. It does
Yeah.
not matter. It is hard to win those 8 games in a row. It does not matter. But now, when you got cupcake schedule like Alabama, I mean, like they've played nobody this year.
They've had like 14 years and they've won out almost every year.
Clemson's schedule isn't the toughest, but this year we have the best resume.
A lot of Carolina fans,
We potentially have 2 more ranked opponents to play.
SEC fans, they always say that Clemson's got a cupcake schedule. When they have a cupcake schedule too. And we don't have a cupcake schedule. We don't. But moving on, Cincinnati.
They're overrated.
Underrated?
Overrated.
Overrated.
They
They better beat SMU 29-27. Wake Forest beat Boston College 43-15.
Tulane's another good team. They're ranked.
Tulane, they're ranked. Carolina's ranked now.
Tulane is ranked 23rd. I think it'll be a lot higher, but
they beat Memphis 28-38. TCU beat Kansas State 38-28.
a game that's not wrote down that I want to talk about is the Duke and Miami game. Duke beat Miami in Miami.
And Miami ranked with me.
No, they wasn't beginning of the year. They completely folded. Now the games to watch next week: Utah against Washington. I've got Washington winning that game. I got
Washington too.
Ohio State against Penn State. I want to take Penn State, but I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Okay.
I've got Oklahoma State against Kansas State. I've got Kansas State winning that one. Wake Forest against Louisville. I think it's gonna be a shootout. Honestly, Sam Hartman, he's probably the best quarterback in the ACC right now. I'm a Clemson fan, but DJ competed with him, but DJ's not consistent putting up numbers like that. He's threw 23 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, or 21 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
What do you think? Well, he already said it. But do you think Cade should start next year over DJ?
It depends on how DJ finishes. If DJ finishes strong, then I think he'll go to the draft.
I think he'll undrafted.
But while we're on college, you know, the playoff polls comes out in like 2 weeks. Here's my top 10. I've got Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson, Michigan, Tennessee, TCU, Oregon, Alabama, USC, Wake Forest. That's my top 10.
My top 10 would be Georgia, Clemson, Michigan.
See, now that's a teeter for me. I could really put Clemson first, really.
They don't have Georgia in the championship.
But right now, Clemson, Ohio State. Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson. But the SEC bias is unrealistic with the polls. It's just unrealistic.
But my top 10 is Georgia number 1, Clemson number 2, Ohio State number 3, Michigan 4th, 5th will be Alabama, TCU 6th, Oklahoma State, if they win, they'll be 6th, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think USC will get knocked out. Wake Forest, I think they'll be 8th. UCLA be 9th. And I think Utah will be 10th. I mean, it's a crazy
So now,
thing.
the top 20, it's a crazy top 20. I mean,
Kansas State in there.
You got Kentucky
Tulane in there. North
ranked.
Carolina State.
You got Kentucky ranked 19th. They've got 2 losses, and you got a 1-loss team behind them, way behind them. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the disrespect that North Carolina's getting either. They're a great team. They lost a spot. I don't know how they lost a spot, but they lost a spot. They're a great team. Their quarterback, Drake May, I think. He's balling.
Yeah.
balling. South Carolina now.
Hate them.
Can't stand them, but
They are ranked.
I'm proud of them. You know.
They are ranked.
I'm glad for them.
Spencer Rattler.
Not the
He's
guy
not
they
the
thought.
guy.
Not the guy they thought he was going to be.
Not the guy at all.
So going into the Missouri game, they're only favored 4 points. Missouri is a 3-4 team that has lost to teams like Georgia.
And another thing we want to talk about. What happened to Oklahoma, man? Oklahoma was going into the season. I think they're going to ball out with Brett Venables as the head coach.
So Missouri is a team that's got beat by Kansas State, struggled against Auburn, or got beat by Auburn, put up points against Georgia, got beat by Florida, and struggled against Vanderbilt. South Carolina is only projected to win.
At 3.
South Carolina is only projected to win by 2. Okay. Now South Carolina, their schedule, their rest of their schedule out. They've got Missouri next, Vanderbilt, Florida, Tennessee, Clemson. The roof for them
Is to beat us.
is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 2, or 9 and 3. The floor for them is 7 and 4. That's the floor.
Okay, I think.
Or 7 and 5. I'm sorry.
I think Carolina beats Missouri, Vandy, and I think they beat Florida by 3. And they lose Tennessee and lose to us. That's my prediction for the rest of the season.
Now the Clemson South Carolina game this year, it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a good one. It's in Clemson. It's going to be a good game. South Carolina is not good, but they always play as good every year except for last year.
I mean, they had about last year. They had, what was his name? Holinsky, right?
Yeah, but not a big fan of the whole. What's his name?
Rattler?
Yeah, Spencer Rattler. Not a big fan of him. He's nade on the season. He's 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
He's garbage.
DJ got hell for that last year, and I mean now DJ's having an outstanding year in my opinion. Love DJ. I never doubted the guy. I love the guy. He's going 17 for 4. I mean, he's got 100. He's 150 for 234. He's got 1,800 yards. I mean, that's good numbers for a year that he had last year. It's a great numbers. And Will Shipley is 100% our guy.
Yeah.
He carries the team on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But that's my take on college football.
Let's move on from NCAA to the NFL. Thursday night football. Saints versus the Cardinals. 42-34, the Cardinals would win. Packers and Commanders. Commanders won their second game in a row. Heineke, love the guy. He's like one of my favorite quarterbacks that's not starting. He had 20 for 33, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Robertson, he got shot, remember?
Yeah. He's coming off and getting bullets took out of him, and he's having a decent season.
20 carries, 73 yards. McLaurin had 5 receptions, 73 yards and a touchdown. 37-yard touchdown to Terrence Long from Heineke. Aaron Rodgers, okay, this guy sucks. Everybody thinks that he's a good quarterback.
He's trash.
He was a good quarterback.
He's trash now.
He's trash now. I think he's washed. I think he's go ahead and retire and go home.
The biggest mistake they made was giving up Devontae Adams.
He needs to go ahead and host Jeopardy.
Right.
But he went 23 for 35, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Jones, we stopped him in his tracks. He did good receiving, but he had 8 carries, 23 yards. Lazard, I love Lazard.
Me too.
I love Alan Lazard.
Oh yeah, they play him.
I love Alan Lazard. I've always have. 6 receptions, 56 yards. No touchdowns, but that's okay. Falcons. Falcons are leading. Falcons are leading the division.
Yeah, no, keep in mind, that's the division with Brady in it.
Yeah, Brady. Brady
just got smoked by the Panthers.
Just got smoked by the
21-3.
21-3. But even though the Falcons lead their division, they got blown out by the Bengals, 35-17. Lions and Cowboys, can't stand the Cowboys.
They're good this year, bro. The Cowboys are good this
I
year.
understand that, but still, I'm a Washington fan.
The Cowboys, I mean, that whole division is good. The Cowboys are good. The Giants are good.
Eagles.
The Eagles are undefeated. The only undefeated team in the league.
And you get to know about Commanders, but hey, they're 3-4. Commanders are. We won 2 in a row. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That's
we're good.
not really good. Let's see what happens, but Cowboys beat the Lions. We couldn't do that. Every team in the NFC East has beaten the Lions this year, except for the Giants. 24-6, Cowboys. Colts and Titans. Titans went in there, beat the Colts 19-10. Bucks and Panthers, we talked about that, 21-3. Giants, Jaguars.
Giants are a good team this year too, bro.
Jaguars are too. 23-17, Giants. Browns and Ravens, 23-20, Ravens. Jets are good this year. Jets are very good this year. Zach Wilson has came up after 13 as Miles friend. Jets, Broncos, 16-9, Jets, 5-2. Jets 5-2. Texans and Raiders.
Texans suck.
Texans always suck. They've hadn't been good since they had John Watson. 38-20 Raiders. Seahawks, Chargers, 37-23 Seahawks. Chiefs, 49ers. Chiefs always blow up everybody. 44-23 Chiefs. Steelers and Dolphins.
Yeah, we got beat. We started off
16-10.
Hey, it wasn't smoked. It was like 63.
They got beat on an interception. Complete 3 interceptions in like the 22-yard line, something like that. And ended the game for him.
Proud of the guy though. He's doing good this year, man. He came in.
He's doing good this year.
He came in for Mitchell. He's hot dog water. He's awful.
Here's something that really confused me. Bears and Patriots. Bears beat them 33-14.
Yeah, Mac Jones gets benched.
Why did Mac Jones get benched?
Because he was doing awful.
But Bailey ain't no better.
No, Zach's pretty good. Zach is very good. Mac Jones, they're talking about trading him.
Send to us. We're
I
trying
got 3 quarterbacks.
we need more. Because our quarterback room is
My Super Bowl
horrible.
prediction. AFC.
You got Bills, you got Chiefs. No, Chiefs.
I'm going.
You got Bills,
I'm gonna go
Patriots.
Chiefs. I think Packers are gonna beat them one this year, but I think they're gonna be up against like.
And that's who you got. We got Eagles, Cowboys.
I'm thinking like Chiefs, Eagles, Giants. I think it's gonna be somebody from that division.
The NFC East versus the NFC West, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
But I'm not gonna make a prediction yet. It's too early. I mean, it's week 7. Oh shit. It's week 7, right?
It's week 7, week 8 for college. No, we just got done week 8. It's week 9. Hang on a second.
I think we're going. Yeah, NFL's always going behind. Because they start a week later.
Yeah, we're on week 9 in college football. Clemson's on a bye week this week. It's gonna suck, but
Hey, I'm still gonna do a video regardless. Just because my team's off, doesn't mean I'm off. But what's going on with it is some crazy stuff, man. I think
it's been a
McLaurin.
crazy football year this year for pro. That is college, you can't expect this stuff to happen from college. Except Tennessee, bro. Did not see Tennessee being good this year. I just did.
I didn't. I saw them being like the usual that they are.
I do
go in
prediction for
with.
South Carolina every year, and I've got them beating Tennessee. I did not know Tennessee was going to be good. I didn't. Their quarterback can win Heisman. For some off-the-wall reason, I'm not sure. But they always have an Alabama player in there. Bryce Young is not deserving of it. That would be his second Heisman, wouldn't it?
I think so. I think it won last year.
Yeah. So, no. He doesn't. No.
That quarterback from Syracuse is really good too.
Honestly, Sam Hartman, if anybody from the ACC is going to get it, it should be Will Shipley or Sam Hartman. Will Shipley's not even nominated yet.
I mean, he is a sophomore.
But still,
I mean, Trevor won as a freshman, didn't he? Or sophomore?
Who?
Trevor.
Won what?
Heisman.
He never won Heisman.
Oh, he was in contention for it.
Which is one thing I was about to say. Clemson has been bogus twice now.
Sean Watson
At least
and Trevor.
Three at least twice from a Heisman. Trevor Lawrence over there, his freshman year, beats Alabama.
He was
44 to 16.
He was 2 games in a row.
44 to 16.
That's Alabama, by the way.
Did he lose the game as a starter for Clemson?
Yeah, he did.
Against
After 22, he hit 42 field goal.
That was whenever Sean Watson was there.
No,
Yeah, that was 2016 budget.
I got it. Must have been, I don't know.
Did Trevor Lawrence lose any games in college? Pretty sure he didn't. Hang on a second.
I think he won 100 games in a row. Because everybody's talking about he should win Heisman because he's won that many games in a row. He was in contention 2 years in a row.
What's Trevor Lawrence's record in college? He was 38-2.
38-2. He lost to LSU and Pitt.
Ohio State.
Ohio State, yeah. Remember that. They blew us out.
Sure it is. So LSU. It was like 45-28.
Well, that's it for this week. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.